And here is Google Things to Do. As you know, Google Things to Do, when they started, was basically for attractions, for points of interest, that they were offering a solution to sell tickets, basically, to the official site, but also to resellers or other operators. Now they have launched what they call it the tour operator model. So gives the opportunity to you guys, operators, based on your Google business profile, the picture that you see on the right. So you should have, of course, an account, a Google business profile, to list your tours under the prices tab. And this will take you direct bookings. In case you have a Greyline licensee website, all the landing pages will go directly to your website. In case not, will go to greyline.com landing pages. At the end of the day, it's more traffic. As you know, the best part of it is that Google doesn't charge. They don't charge any commission for that. They are doing these developments to generate traffic. So of course, then you can do other business with Google. But in that part, they don't charge. The only thing you pay is in case you have Greyline template website with us, the tech fee. If not, the commission on greyline.com. So this is just a little bit of intro. So now, if I go to the next slide, you will see that they have the attractions model and the operator model. Attractions model is based on the point of interest. What is the point of interest? Is the attraction itself. Let's call it Eiffel Tower. So when you look for Eiffel Tower, you find on the right side of Google the Eiffel Tower point of interest, and under there will be all the admissions and everybody that who is selling just tickets. As well, on the attraction level, below admissions, below the ticketing options, I will show you examples later on, you will find experiences. So I will show you what we need to set up in case you sell just tickets for any point of interest, knowing that you are not the official attraction. Of course, if you are the official attraction as well. And then I will show you how to set up to list your tours on the prices tab in your Google profile business. So there are these two models, attractions and operator model. If I go in this link, I don't think that you will see it here because we'll open a new window. But okay, I have more pictures, don't worry. Important to know, attractions. So when you look for a point of interest, we call it Eiffel Tower, we call it Vatican Museum, we call it Empire States. The results for this development, it's shown in all devices, mobile and desktop. By the contrary, the operator model today, it's only visible, the results in mobile, not in desktop. They say that it's going to be in desktop as well at the end of Q2, so we are almost there. Let's see. Sometimes they have some delays, but at the moment, if you want to look the results of your operator model, if the tours are listed below, they will be listed only on the cell phone. At the same time, just for your information, now Google only enabled that on google.com English version, meaning that if you are signed in your Google regional, Google Spain, Google.es, Google Italy, the results will not be shown. So it's important that when you want to see if your tours are listed in your operator model, please go to google.com English version, not sign in your regional area. That sometimes takes the area by default, your region by default. So make sure you are in the English version. There are some restricted tours and businesses that cannot be listed. So together, after the call, when we will send you this presentation, I will send you which type of activities, attractions, services are not allowed to be shown. So if there are guns in the middle, if it's a dangerous attraction, or they consider super adventurous and dangerous. So I will share that also in order to select which tours, because there is no effort to do those, because they will never appear, because Google will block them. It's important that you know that, as you see on the right side, on your Google profile business, there are different tabs like photos, services, products, about. This is configured by your own account. The important thing is that if you are using the products tab, sorry, it's not going to be visible. So you make sure that the products is not enabled, that option, or is not going to appear the results under the tab prices. And important that the Google profile business also is into one of those categories. You should be a tour operator, a travel agency, or a tour agency in order that the Google the operator model can be active. Okay, this is a summary of considerations before to select the tours that you want to list into Google Things to Do. Here you can see a result of a point of interest. This is Chris the Redeemer. So as you can see, I had to do it in 2 pictures because it was too long, the list of results. So you see the information of the point of interest. First, here you see admission, so the ticketing options and several resellers that they are offering. And you see Greyline Brazil already there. It's because we use it as a test. So they sell just tickets for Chris the Redeemer. We did all the setup and they are listed into the admissions. Of course, they are not the official ticket. If they were the official ticket, you see the first option says official ticket will be there, but you are not, it's just a reseller. So appears on the list of all the people selling Chris the Redeemer and under the experiences that now I will show you how to set up this. And on the right side, as I showed you before, the operator model under the tab prices, you will show a maximum of 10 results. This is important to know because we will start with 10 products. Maybe you have 300, but just to start, they don't show more. So it's better to focus on your top 10 tours to be shown under your company. As I said, this high season, we want to give you that service. We will do the setup for you. So we will connect your channel that you let us know which channel is the right channel in Tour CMS. That can be the channel where your Greyline website is connected or the channel where greyline.com is connected. Once we know the channel, we will connect it with permission to affiliates. We will insert an invite code, then the connection is done. As I said, all the traffic generated for as attractions as a operator model will go or to your Greyline website. If not, if you don't have it, to greyline.com. Of course, if you're considering having in the future a website, your own website, Greyline, you can reach out to us and we can talk about it. And as I said, we will do everything for you once you provide us the information that we are going to summarize now. So how to set up the Google operator model? A part of the considerations that I explained you before, remember, products should not be enabled. You have to select one of the categories on this account on Google Business Profile as tour operator, tour agency selected. And then you will need to tell us the channel ID and a list of 10 tours that you want to list under your profile. It's important that at the channel level, so on the channel, you go to data quality in Tour CMS, you select the channel, you go to edit. The format of the phone number should be in that specific format, 00, the country code, and the phone number with no spaces. This is crucial. It's a thing that Google requested to us on that format, and this is very important in order that everything works as it must work. So as I said, a list of 10 tours and excluding those that are restricted, following the guideline that I will send you after the call. And as I said, basic, very easy. Then we will do all the setup in the back scenes of Tour CMS to list those tours there. Admissions. So now we go to an attraction. You sell just tickets like Greyline Orlando is selling Sea Life Orlando Aquarium. Is not the attraction, but they resell tickets and they have a product of just tickets. You have to let us know those tour IDs and the point of interest. So just, hey, I'm selling Sea Life Orlando Aquarium, and I have these products, tour ID 7, tour ID 6, tour ID 10, related to that. So we will make sure that you are listed as Greyland Orlando is on that attraction specifically. I guess it's clear. I'm sorry I don't let you ask questions, but you can write me after that. And this is a little bit more messy. So this is the experiences or the tours related to a point of interest. So imagine that Greyland Orlando, also they have tours with Sea Aquarium. Then what we need to do is, I think that I'm going to disconnect because I think that you will understand better. Wait a second, I'm going to share screen again. So this is something that you can do in the future. Every time that you set up a tour into Tour CMS, Jess, you are seeing that, right?
Yep, seeing that.
Oh, you're seeing the Tour CMS screen. Okay, perfect. So on the descriptions and images where you define the start point and the end point, now there is an app called Create a New Midpoint. Here, you can add as many points of interest as you want. So, Sea Aquarium, I don't know what was the name of this thing. Sea Orlando, this one, Sea Life Orlando. So you select that one. You say if there is admission granted, you select it and you save. This is what it says on that tour, that this tour is related on this point of interest. This is not enough. You can do it, but this is not enough. Then you have to let me know the tour ID because I have to whitelist it. I have to sync. I have to do some workaround, but this is how we do it. But if you think on the future and you don't care to add it, it's extra work that you do for us, but this is just a suggestion. I go back to the presentation. Sorry about that. Okay. So here I am. So as I said, you go to descriptions and images, you can select the point of interest, that this is what we are going to do. And then we do all the configuration in order. That tour, I'm not talking about admissions now, I'm talking a tour, guided tour, related to a point of interest. We will do all that in order that you have options to appear here. Again, don't be frustrated. It's difficult that you appear here. Why? The number of tours listed under experiences is very low, and they give preference with people who pays a lot of money. You see, TripAdvisor, Expedia, blah, blah, blah. But this is a rotating list. So sometimes you will appear, but sometimes it's possible that you enter and you don't see yourself or any of your tours there. So that's why it's good that I inform you about it. So that's it. This is a summary of actions. General settings. We need that you set up the correct phone number and the channel level. Second, send me the channel ID where you want to connect Google Things to Do, website or greyline.com. Operator model, provide a selection of your top 10 tours. Important, please make sure that the top 10 tours that you provide us are correctly listed in greyline.com or in your website. Don't give me a tour that is not published. So make sure that those tours are published on those marketplaces. Inform us about the Google Business Profile name. Oh, I jumped one screenshot, I think. Sorry about that. Here, sorry about that. So it's important that you let me know the name of your Google business. So you see, you have this one case is Blue Boat Company or Palaces. I need the name as it is like this, with the spaces, everything like it looks on your Google My Business. Okay. Then on the summary, sorry about that, that I jumped this one. So you provide us with the name of your Google My Business. You disable the product section on your Google Business Profile and verify that you are into one of those categories. About attractions, share the list of tour IDs related to a point of interest we will make sure that the admissions are listed there, and experiences as well. Provide, if you have any tour related to Vatican Museum, we will do this midpoint, we will create this midpoint, and we will relate it to the point of interest. Important, if you have a FIFO account, this is the app, the software that manages reviews for Greyline.com. If you have an account, let us know the merchant ID, because also on the list of results under admissions or under the operator model, we can show your average for that tour, the stars that you have on that specific tour. So also this is important. As I said, after that call, at maximum at the end of this week, we will provide you with this presentation. I will send you a spreadsheet, very clear, defined of what I need. So channel ID, Google profile name. So I will give you everything done. Just you need to fulfill the document, and we do the setup for you. Questions, you can send it at the same mail or just write it to us. Please use this mail, not mine, not no one, because we can monitor everything that is reaching out about Google Things to Do, right? And distribution at palices.com. And please, on the subject, your license name, destination, and plus Google Things to Do. Okay, that it's about the setup. Important. Till now, Greylines, you were reaching out, Greyline Worldwide, about descriptions, pictures, commissions, about your tours in Greyline.com. Now we are managing that stuff to give more speed, to give more quality, to be more responsive. So please reach out to Greyline at palices.com. Anything related on your tours on Greyline.com. Okay, not about refunds and all that stuff. This is partial refunds and that topics. This continues being in Greyline Worldwide. Everything related on the product, look and feel, let's call it like this, and set up into Greyline.com. And behind, we have dedicated teams just there for you. The presentation has other information that now is not important, not relevant. I don't want to enter on that, but if you want other solutions like distribution, hardware solutions, ticketing solutions, you will have this information. The only thing I want to mention here is that we develop pricing via API, push pricing with Get Your Guide, meaning that you don't have to do anything else on Get Your Guide Extranet if you work with us. So all the pricing is taken from our platform, and you don't have to keep any more pricings on GYG Extranet. Also, marketing will send tonight more information about FIFO reviews, updates, and also about GA4 analytics that we developed, that also it can be very interesting for you. So there will be a communication tonight. That's why I'm not going to send all this today. I'm going to send it before the end of the week. I know that it's a little bit confusing, many stuff, but I would focus on this summary. And if any questions, please reach out to us. We will be more than happy to help you. But it's like, play with it. Remember to play with a mobile phone, because not all the options are available on desktop, and Google.com version, because you will have more results. And it's where Google today is launching most of the new features on the English version. Step by step, they will do it. Of course, they will replicate it into other languages, but they want to make sure that works in English before to launch on other regions. And that's it. I'm Edward Marti. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm the CRO of the company. I've been working 2 years in the company now, dealing with distribution. So as well, anything that may I help you, I'm at your disposal. And yes, it's so boring to talk alone. Yeah, and basically, we will have also this video recorded in case you want it. We will send the presentation, but if you want the video, also you can request that video and we can send it to you. No problem at all if you want to share it internally with your teams. I wanted to put the home bit, but I'm playing here around. All right, so my wine time, 5:30. Sorry for the ones who wake up. I finished my day. Happy day. and see you soon.